start with descriptive research. Descriptive studies are also called observational. Oftentimes this is used interchangeably because through description, through the observations, the subjects are observed without intervening. So you're just observing them, you're not changing something actively, also not looking at a difference in the intervention. The smallest kind of descriptive study is a case study. It reports data on only one subject. Examples can be a case study on, for example, an outstanding athlete and the behaviors that drive that performance. Also, other ways are trend analysis, demographic data analysis, and so on. If you're looking at several cases, several descriptive studies of a single person, a single subject, these are called a case series. There's different kinds of quantitative research. And what's key to discern here is if it's primary or secondary. So if you're generating the data yourself, or if you are using data that somebody else has already generated and reassessing it via different kind of analysis. Two different factors also to keep separate, to keep apart, is whether these are more surveys or whether these are rather experimental studies. Surveys typically come also in different flavors. We'll cover them as well. There's longitudinal surveys, there's cross-sectional surveys, correlational research as well. Key thing here is that, again, a population is observed and you're trying to look for correlations for data within that population that is only being observed. An experimental study is different. A variable that describes the population or describes the subjects here is actively changed. This can be an intervention in different formats. If you're looking at social sciences, this can be different programs, different actions, different policies implemented, and so on. Easier, and for me at least, comparison is also when you look at it in health or in biology or medicine, where it's the typical interventional study is the treatment of a drug. You don't look at a population to see what might be causing the disease, what kind of factors are associated with it. That would be a survey. You're looking at a population that you treat with a drug or you don't treat with a drug. Same goes for an intervention. You implement a policy versus you don't implement a policy. And then you look at both groups separately and see how the other variables that you are measuring in that study are changing.